Hi Capricorn, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your June 2023 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, source will be in front of us. It's a Celtic cross spread as always. And I also pulled 4 agreements and wisdom oracle and mudra card for you guys. We're actually going to start reading off my roll notes astrology decks we have in front of us to get an idea of where your folks should be as far as that goes. Alright, so we have 10 and 10th house energy for you guys is Libra. Astrologically speaking, there's not really anything going on there right now. But 10th house in general points to career and social status. Alright, we have Taurus. And Taurus is actually your 5th house of romance, creativity, and children. Plenty of energy going on there. We just had the Mercury retrograde in there. Just had the new moon there as well. Pretty much just wrapping up a Taurus season. And we have Uranus there as well, the North Node. So plenty of energy going on in Taurus for sure. So makes sense to see that pop up. And speaking of the Mercury retrograde cycle we had recently, we also had Mercury in your dice. And Mercury's going to wrap up its post-shadow period right at the start of June. And then it will move from Taurus into Gemini around the middle of the second week of June, I believe. So that'll be moving from your 5th house of romance, creativity, children to your 6th house of health, work, daily routines. All right, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started with the main spread. All right, in the main situation position, we have the 3 of Swords, Libra energy here, and challenging that, we have the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, this could just be saying that maybe you've gone through a disappointment recently and you haven't fully processed that disappointment, so that could actually be blocking some new opportunities coming your way at this time. You know, just one of those things where sometimes until you have fully processed the disappointment you've gone through, then yeah, it can be hard to move on to the next thing. So I feel like this is saying that there might be opportunities available to you, but until you're done processing that situation, could be, of course, we tend to think of love relationships just looking at the artwork there, but especially for you guys, given that this is Libra energy, which is your 10th house, and we also saw it in the dice. Could be a disappointment you might have gone through within your career lives as well. Alright, in the foundation position, we have the 7 of Wands. So this is a Leo energy here. So let's just say a couple of hypothetical examples. Maybe this is maybe you got a promotion within your work environment, right? And maybe now you're finding like, okay, the demands on you are just way higher than you expected, right? So you might be feeling overwhelmed around that situation. Or for some of you could just be saying that maybe you have the work responsibilities, right, of someone who is in that elevated position, but you haven't been given the formal title, the pay that comes along with it, right? So there could be feeling that burden around that situation. Now, for some of you, if this is around a romantic situation, right, maybe you feel like if you're looking for something a little bit more deep, that you're only finding more casual offers coming your way, right? And that could be some frustration around that, where you might feel like, okay, why am I not attracting the level of commitment that I would like? In the past position, we have the 5 of Cups. So this is Scorpio energy here. And it could just be saying that maybe as we went through that Scorpio full moon eclipse recently, that you could have been still processing that disappointment, right? We see the 3 swords in the main situation here. We see 3 cups knocked over. So yeah, this could just be pointing to the fact that you have been processing that loss. And now for some of you, this could even point to friendships for some of you as well, right? Maybe you lost some friendships over the years, and you're looking back on those, feeling a little bit of disappointment around that. All right, in the present position, we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, to me, this looks like another new offer coming your way. And like I said, it looks like the main thing is you're really just having to process that blockage from your past, that disappointment from your past, and that'll actually help free things up for you. But it could just be saying that you're going to see more opportunities coming your way. And I feel like this is one you could actually have an emotional attachment to. So actually, speaking of which, right, where let's put this back in the context of maybe dating scenarios, right? If you felt like you were only drawing people who wanted something more casual, right? And that wand energy could point to that as well, where they wanted to focus more on the physical side. Seeing the Ace of Cups in the present here could just be saying that actually there might be an offer coming your way that is going to be related on more of an emotional level. In the near future position, we have the Ace of Swords. So, a lot of ace energy is obviously in your cards, but also seeing this in the near future says to me that you'll be feeling more clarity around the situation. So for me, this can be clearing that energy of disappointment and seeing these opportunities coming your way now. So definitely seems to be an improvement there. For some of you, this could point to the fact that you're going to have a full moon in your 12th house. So sometimes 12th house can point to not seeing things too clearly. So having that full moon take place there could actually help clear up some of that clutter in your mind and help you see things more clearly from there. All right. In the position of your influence in the situation, we have the Two of Swords. So yeah, can just be saying that as of right now, you're not necessarily ready to make a decision. You're not necessarily seeing things too clearly just yet, right? So you're trying to rely more on intuition, trying to remove your emotions from your decision making. But again, given that this is a Libra energy too, it can still be related to career. Or maybe you're trying to decide between career paths, right? Do you want to stay the course where you're currently at, or possibly explore new options, right? Especially if you're getting a lot of new offers. So it could be a matter of deciding on continuing to build where you've been building so far, or possibly explore one of these new options that could be coming your way. All right. In the environment position, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy here, and it could just be pointing to the fact that it's saying that now actually there is that potential for stability at play. So whether it was in your work environment, like I said, where maybe you felt like you were getting passed up, not being compensated for the level of work you were doing, or again, you were constantly contacting people who seem to want something more casual when it comes to dating, when you wanted something more stable and committed. It's going to be saying that these energies will be in your environment now. For some of you, it could just be as simple as the fact that we recently had Jupiter move into Taurus, which is your 5th house of romance, creativity, children. So that could just be bringing more dating opportunities your way, and some of them could be more lucky as well. All right. In the hopes or fears position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is actually a Capricorn energy here. So it could just be as simple as saying that you're open to feel like yourselves again, right? Like maybe you know that lingering on this disappointment from the past is hindering you in some way, right? So maybe just having that awareness of it is one thing, but to actually take action to clear it out is another. And like I said, seeing the Ace of Swords in the near future looks like a good indicator that could happen. And timeline-wise, I would feel like that full moon we have in Sagittarius is going to be the ideal time when you will feel that energy clear up. All right, and in the outcome position, we have the Star. So Aquarius energy here, and this says to me that you will actually finally get that clarity you've been seeking, and you will realize that, okay, why you even had to go through those disappointments, right? I feel like you're going to figure out the karmic lessons that were behind them and actually feel like you're feeling a lot more positive around the situation. And this could also point to improvement of your finances as well, given that for you guys, Aquarius represents your 2nd house of possession, self-worth, and finances. So definitely pretty positive there as well. All right, and bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, this could just be saying that you've definitely been feeling a little bit overwhelmed mentally, right? A lot of things are going through your mind. Like I said, maybe feeling overwhelmed within your work environment. Like I said, maybe feeling like within your dating lives that there were people who weren't on the same page as you as far as they wanted something more casual. But either way, it looks like you're going to be clearing that confusion up this month. All right, moving on to your 4 agreements card, we have don't take anything personally. All right, see if we can get it to focus. There we go. Don't take anything personally, and it says see other people as they are. There's the artwork. All right, it says when you see other people as they are without taking it personally, you can never be hurt by what they say or do. Even if others lie to you, it is okay. They are lying to you because they are afraid you will discover that they are not perfect. So, for those of you who have been going through that wound, right, and still trying to heal from that disappointment from the past, hopefully that gives you some context around it there, right, and helps you release that. All right, moving on to your Wisdom of the Oracle card, we have New Life. There's the artwork, and your number is 39. So let's see what this has to say. Okay, essential meanings says birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. The oracle's message: when spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. So yeah, definitely a positive message there, especially when it mentioned this is a time of good fortune, where I was just mentioning you guys can have Jupiter moving through your fifth house, which is definitely a pretty positive, lucky house in general, and it's a fellow Earth sign, so that could help for sure. The relationship message says new energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnership in all forms. So yeah, again, positive energy there. I mean, that even mentioned new energy entering old relationships, right? So for some of you, even if you felt like there was someone that you had been interacting with, and maybe they didn't want to take it to the next level for whatever reason, that energy could clear up as well. But like it mentions new people as well, given all the ace energies, wouldn't surprise me if it's someone brand new as well. The prosperity message says you have every reason to be optimistic right now as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious and know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It's as if new life suddenly infuses your projects, work, and creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. So yeah, again, a reference to fortune and creativity as well, which, like I said, fifth house where Jupiter is now is actually a sign of creativity. So hopefully that resonated. And lastly, we have a mudra for you guys. This is your mudra here. It's the Gada mudra. The keyword for it is stability. And let's see if we get everything in the frame together. All right, there we go. So under benefits, it says improves elimination and tones the organs of the pelvis, treats hemorrhoids and prolapsed organs, strengthens the Muladhara chakra, opens the flow of rising energy up the back of the body, evokes feelings of stability, groundedness, and safety. So if that sounds like a mudra you think would be beneficial for you guys, we'll put the name in the description video as always. We'll wrap up there. I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.